rock the headset. Took the weight in a city where A8 ain't the standard of great. Fans sitting back like bro, it burst. But deep down hoping you reverse the curse. Locker room listening, playbook flipped. Players not like this might be legit. Changing the tone, setting the pace. But can you win when the whole world's in your face? Shot it, all eyes on you to fix what's broken. Shot it, lead the star, keep this promise unspoken. You got the reins, our biggest name. Now light that fire, win the game. Shot it, it's your time to stake your claim. Jerry's in the box, fans on the thread. Cowboys nation living in what's been said. New culture, new voice, we've heard it before. But maybe this time it's something more. No more safe plays, no more stalls. Just grill on the field and guts in the calls. It ain't easy wearing this crown. No one wrong move, the world tears you down. Shot it, all eyes on you to fix what's broken. Shot it, lead the star, keep this promise unspoken. You got the reins of the biggest name. Now light that fire, won the game. Shot it, it's your time to stake your claim.
This ain't just a team, it's a symbol. It's Sunday nights and Thanksgiving games. It's 5 rings in the vault and 30 years of waiting for number 6.
Shot it, turn the doubt into flames that burn. Shot it, get this franchise its long awaited turn. Shot it, don't know what it's, no more fears. We're chasing greatness, not just cheers. Shot it, it's your moment, make it clear the stars still shining.
Question is, will you?
Hey there! Welcome to Music Meets Sports, where sports legends meet custom soundtracks. Founded by music producer Ronald Tyke Oliver, Music Meets Sports was created to bridge generations, educate fans, and celebrate the greatness of both current and former athletes. We craft original songs about heroes in basketball, football, baseball, boxing, and beyond, highlighting their struggles and victories. Across all musical genres, we reintroduce fans to their favorite athletes in a way they've never heard before. From Babe Ruth to Reggie White, from rising WNBA stars to timeless NFL great stream, or download our music now on Apple Music, Amazon, and Spotify. Visit musicmeetsports.org to explore the catalog, hear new releases, and join the movement that's preserving sports history, one song at a time.
Well. Good afternoon, everybody. Game time, Brian here. Otherwise known as I'm off today, game time. Dealing with some stuff around the house. Kind of a lazy day. Didn't get to bed till 1:30-ish. So I was up early because my body's just set. But then I went out and did a couple things, and then I got tired again. So, yeah. But anyway, how is everybody doing? I just want to go over, maybe do an hour and 15 live stream. Setting up the Eagles preseason game tonight, but we got some of the Zoom crew in here. How are you? What are you guys up to?
Hello. Not too much today. I had a hard night, so I was late waking up today.
Just work as normal.
You work today, Loyal?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
What's up, team?
What's up, Jesse?
Yo,
how you doing,
Brian, awesome show last night.
Did you like it?
I had fun.
Yeah,
I loved
again.
it. I finally got my chance to talk because Momo driving me crazy.
Well, again, this is a work in progress. There is no, because I was talking to Eagles Drew after the show last night. I called him, and I wanted to make sure. I try to, I don't know. I try and make people happy, and it seems in doing so. Like Mark, Mark called me a little while ago. You can never make everybody happy. It doesn't matter when I when I try and do everything, somebody's gonna get upset. So again, I hope everybody enjoyed it. It's something different that we do on Wednesdays. I'm just gonna tell everybody, don't expect a guest every Wednesday. We will get back to the channel member Zoom next week. There may be a surprise guest, but I'm not going to reach out to anybody this week. It'll go back to letting everybody in. Again, I do a lot, for the Zoom crew. So I take pride in that. And I even put the link in the chat for the non-Zoom crew, just to give you an idea. Maybe you hop in, you have fun, you get your point across. That's the idea. I enjoyed it. When I first met Mark, I was a part of his Zoom crew, and I enjoyed that. So I always said, if I started my channel, I'm going to do that. So I feel like that's the way to go. Everybody needs to have their own. I don't have all the answers. I don't have a run sheet. I don't talk to Prime Time or Bad Dog. I didn't talk to them prior to the show, other than me and a Philly 500 talk a lot. Like, we text. He's just a good person. So, and they're both good guys. I want to surround myself with good people. Again, I don't know, you know what I mean? That's the idea. But anyway, I hope everybody had a good time. There's never enough time. There's never enough time, guys. I know, but I didn't see how long. I was tired. I know it was good. I could have kept going. I really could have, but out of respect for them, and they've never turned me down, I'm going to bring them on again before the season. That is going to be cool. What's up, Jay Smooth? How are you, brother? But yes, I'm glad you had a good time. I had a good time. You see why they're very successful. They are engaging. They're polite. There's a way to conduct yourself. That's all.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
There is no. I don't want to get involved in. I like Vach Lombardi. Again. He's not everybody's cup of tea, but I like Vach. He's very, very successful, and he tries to stay above all the BS, what's going on with Attack on Cowboys right now. I was talking to Mark. I don't get involved in that, but there's a lot going on with Jay Tuck and Attack on Cowboys and Law Nation and backstabbing. Howie, it is crazy, this YouTube thing. It is so crazy.
What's up, Jay?
It is.
Man.
I mean,
did you see the email I sent you on that?
I did.
Tweet?
I had saw that. Yeah, sorry. I just saw that right before I went on. Yeah, I did see that prior. It is what it is.
So let's talk about the elephant in the room today, the practices.
Yeah, that's what we're here.
Ferguson and Blue, I heard got hurt. But I heard Blue came back out, and I think they'll be fine. But man, these boys need to toughen up, man.
I told, like I said, in what you call it, text. It ain't like the old days. They practice. They don't get a football sheet that fast anymore.
Well, we need to go out there and play, man.
Well, here's the deal. Here's the good news. Okay, the good news is Jadon Blue is fine. Okay, Jadon Blue. It was all precaution. He went to the tent. He turned an ankle. There's nothing horrible that's going on. Jake Ferguson got a back contusion again. He's fine. Nothing long term. And Dakota Shepley. It could be worse. We could be losing guys like last year. We could be losing guys, for like what happened last year, where we kept losing guys for the year. At least we're not doing that. So I'm just going to show you some highlights here. Let's see here. Let's see what we got here. I don't know what that is. Why it's doing that. You got guys working on the side. This is Trayvon Diggs.
Yeah, kind of. Here's how I feel about the Cowboys right now. When we're talking to Leo and all these guys, it's kind of like the old Roddy Piper thing where he says you don't throw rocks at a man with a machine gun. Well, right now we're throwing rocks because Jerry Jones is not giving us any weapons. Well, besides Pickens. So
Yeah, again, I'm not going to get too down. I know there's one area of this team with Diggs
But
out.
it is. I like to come out and back my boys up, but man, when they start, Jerry Jones just keeps giving us all this false hope and blah 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 and running his mouth and
Well, Jerry Jones, again, he's not going anywhere. Jerry Jones is going to do Jerry Jones things. In the end of the day, it's Stephen Jones that is doing the actual. Sorry, it's Stephen Jones that's doing the actual the contracts, not Jerry. So again, Jerry's not sitting. I just am concerned about our cornerback depth right now. Now, I'm telling you, I'm doubling down. I believe that the Trayvon Diggs will be there. I definitely believe that Trayvon Diggs will be there. There is a struggle going on. They're making Trayvon Diggs really feel like a POS, and I'll tell you why. Jerry Jones paid Trayvon Diggs a big contract, okay? They paid him a big contract, and I'm trying to get this right. Yeah, they paid him a big contract, and they expected him there. And the fact that he didn't show up and decided to work out in Miami, taking a $500,000 de-escalator in his salary, that they're not happy with him. But you have to look at it from the team's perspective. They're being a little bit he is ahead of schedule. Again, he's running sprinting loyal. He's doing somersaults on the he
needs to get out there and play. He got his bag.
They haven't allowed him to play. His people are saying he's ready to go. That's why I made the bet with Wade. And what's going to happen is, mark my words.
So you're saying the Muppets are the ones saying
they're kind of being ultra cautious. They don't want him coming back too early because, let's face it, he did not work with their trainers for the most part. He went outside, and that's a no-no in Jerry Jones land, right? God forbid that you prove. Now, this comes on the heels of Dr. Cooper making a mistake and misevaluating Tyler Guyton, saying that he had a torn ACL, when in reality he had a non-weight-bearing bone break and a knee sprain. He's already on the sideline walking around without crutches and everything. So you see a pattern here. They're making Trayvon pay a little bit. They're making him pay for not being there. They want him to be there. They paid him a new contract, yada, yada, yada. And the last thing they want is him to come back early. They're going to let him back. When they get back to Dallas, I told Mark this. I said, I believe when they get back to Dallas, you're just going to go, oh, my God, Trayvon's full go. He's practicing today. That's what's going to happen. Mark my words. Trust me. That's what's going on. He will play. So in my mind, if I fast forward that, because Trayvon is a football savant. Is he perfect? No. Trayvon knows the game. That's why he's so good when it comes to reading. And I'll say this. One of the good things about that scrimmage the other day, they didn't throw the ball at Deron Bland, Loyal. They did not throw his way. Why? Because he was all over the receivers. So, again, they didn't even test him. They went with the other guys. That's going to be the problem. If Diggs wasn't there, then it's a serious problem because you don't have the human seatbelt. You don't have Galen Carson.
The human airbag, you mean?
The human airbag. So, if Diggs is there, Bland is there, Ravel, he's going to be a little late. So we shall see. The Kobe Dean is sprinting, doesn't mean he's ready to go. YouTube J Capilot. I hear what you're saying, but I'm telling you, YouTube, that Trayvon's camp says he's ready. So that's what I'm trying to tell you guys. His camp is saying they're ready. Dallas is saying, hold up. He'll be let go and be able to practice very shortly. That's what's going to happen. Let me get to the chat real quick. We'll catch everybody up. So, again, everybody, there is no major injury with Ferguson, Jaden Blue, or Dakota Shepley. It's still not good because it seems like every practice, somebody's getting banged up. That's part of football, but what's going to happen when games come, That's what I'm a little concerned about. But let's get to the chat. We got CZ. What's up, brother? We got Chris May. I know he's doing something. We got Asia. How are you, Asia? How are you? Who do we have? We got, I think I said CZ. Coyotes in the house. 30 Sanchez. Isaac Ramirez. How are you? YouTube J Capalot. What's up, man? How are you doing today? Jay Smooth. We talked to Jimbo. What's up, Jimbo? Logan Motorsports. I wish your team a healthy night tonight. Eagles come on at 7:30. Clemente, what's up? Shoddy, yeah, you know that. We got Shoddy song. What's up, Sugar Daddy? How are you, man? We got Sugar Daddy in the house. Who else we got? Boom, boom, boom. Mouse, what's up? Mouse is in the house. Tim Panel, how are you, Tim Panel? How are you? Thanks, Jimbo. West Virginia Country Boy, Philly D, Marlton Zone. Philly D is in the house. I think I got everybody. I think that's Justin, what's going on? How are you, Justin? Swoop, what's up, Swoop? How are you? Maybe I'll give away some memberships today. Maybe they do it when I give them away, they randomly assign them. Spare none. What up, OG? Thanks, brother. Less than a month from the season opener against the Sheagles. Spare none. I'm excited. I just don't know what my team is yet, I don't know. And we'll get to the panel. I just don't know what we got, I know.
Paired to your Alexa device and ready to play.
Uh-oh.
Sorry, that was my
Alexa device and ready to play. So here, let me do that. All right. I think I got Brian, I like Shoddy. I like Shoddy too, Tim. But let me, let me open up and let me give away 5 memberships. How about that? Did you guys like that? Let's see here. Let's see who the lucky winners are. Membership gifting. Let's see who the lucky 5 are. Don't know who they are, but we'll know shortly. Angel 59, Trader Chris, what's up? Stovepipe, Brooks, and Gil. Congratulations. You got 5 gifted memberships. I could get 5 more if I wanted. I could do that, but I'll wait. There you go. You have it for 30. I think it's 30 days. So, what's up, Vinny Hagen? How are you? Hey, JD 1965. You know what? Let me just give 5 more now. Maybe I can. Maybe you guys can get lucky. Let's see. I get up to 10 a month, so I try and give them out.
Jay Smooth says, "What do you think of Gilmore coming back?"
Gilly, I'm all for it. I think the issue now is Gilmore does not want to play for the veteran minimum. That's the issue we're having, and Dallas is cheap. So there's my last 5. It's random draw. So Wilson, OS Tyler, what's going on? Jeff Lee, wow, lucky Jeff. Huddle Talk. And there should be one more here.
Crawley 26.
Okay, there you go.
My name is Jeff.
My name is Jeff. Okay, so Crowley's got one. All right, Crowley, there you go. So they're out. Next month, I'll give another 10. I try and do it every month. So, they keep people engaged. Thanks, Sugar Daddy. Yeah, I like it's the gift that keeps on giving. We're gonna see a lot of Joe Milton on Saturday.
Yep.
So, but that's a good thing. I mean, he needs all the work he can get, right?
I'm excited about it.
Yeah, you guys can talk tonight. We don't have guests, so go ahead and talk. Go ahead and talk. Help me out a little
No, Milton's one of the ones I'm excited to see what he has besides Blue and Booker.
We call him Mr. Cannon with that damn arm.
Yeah, well, that was funny. Did you guys hear? They always go very vanilla. That's what they like to do is go very vanilla. And he was getting his ass handed to him. Excuse my language, but he said, "We're going deep." And that's when Milton flicked the 75-yard pass. That was crazy.
All you needed was a natural music.
Yeah. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. So I'm just
Hey,
showing
game
you.
time.
Yes.
You like that idea I sent you? The text?
What was it? I'm sorry.
That theme song?
Oh, yeah.
It fits.
It does fit. It does fit. Since you plan their starters, swoop. Are they, and for how long? What's up, Flip Shelton? How are you, man? How are you, Flip? YouTube, Jay Kapla. I have no idea. I haven't heard from him, YouTube. Tim Panel. What's up, brother? Aisha, how you doing? Aisha, how about them Mets?
Don't know.
Yeah, almost got a no.
Yeah,
No.
Phillies are back in
Oh,
first.
Holly. GG yesterday. Rangers.
Oh, thank you.
What's up,
Well, we
Xavier
got
Champion?
2 out of 3. Got 2 out of 3. So, and we did that with the Tigers too. My team is so unpredictable. You never know what's going to happen with them. And we face Philly starting tomorrow.
Come get
Ooh,
some,
you
Alex.
hear
Come
that
get
game
some.
time?
What's
Come
that,
get some,
Aisha?
Philly.
Holly just said the Rangers face your Phillies tomorrow.
Yeah, I don't know who's going to be pitching, but obviously I want to win at least 2 out of 3.
Mhm.
Sorry.
Yeah, well, DeGrom, I know, is going to be one of the pitchers.
There
I
you
just
go.
don't know if he's the next. And I
Yeah.
think Corbin,
Do you-
and I don't know who's.
Now, where's the
Tyler
game? Is it in
Molly
Texas?
is supposed to be coming back soon.
Is it in Texas?
Yes.
Yeah. So you guys will probably win 2 out of 3. That's probably what'll happen. So let me Rolando Rodriguez, game time. What's up from Texas? What's up, brother? Cheers, Blue. Blue, Sanders, and Deuce are hurt. Blue's fine now. It's just an ankle. He may not play on Sunday, but it's not a long-term injury. That's the important thing. So I'm going to give you some news. Osa Udigizil, I could have given the award to both Osa and Solomon Thomas because they had a really good day on the inside. Best day for their interior D-line so far. Okay, so today was a good day on the interior for the Cowboys. Practice notes, injuries. Ferguson, Blue, and Shepley all left practice. Steele left but returned. Good day for the interior D-line. Osa and Solomon were fantastic today. Liked what the safety depth showed. Clark was flying around while Smith was active too. Now, that's a good thing. Our linebackers are looking strong. So, again, there's a lot of positives. It's just it all comes down to that defensive interior. Nick Harris on the injuries. Jake Ferguson, lower back. It's just a contusion. He wasn't playing Saturday anyway. It's nothing that they can't work out. Jaden Blue, lower body. We're hearing ankle sprain. Doesn't look to be a high ankle, but they're going to run more tests. Nothing long term. Again, it would have been nice to see him on Saturday, but I'm fine with it. Dakota Shepley, lower body. Don't know have anything on him. I heard it wasn't serious, but again, he was on a bubble guy anyway. And Terrence Steele, he got poked in the eye. So Terrence Steele got poked in the eye, and he's fine. He returned. Just remember, we got Lyle Collins coming back, everybody. Lyle Collins, one of the positives of the re-signing of Lyle Collins, the experience he brings to the offense and defensive line. Again, Lyle is in the best shape he's been in. I know he hadn't played ball in a while, but he is a veteran. You'd rather go with a Lyle Collins than a young guy, in my opinion. So, Dak Prescott's throwing touchdowns again. CeeDee Lamb is having a monster camp. Again, he's in for a big-time year. I just hope they stay healthy. I don't know that we could stop anybody, and that's my concern. I think if we can get a lead, I think.
Hey, Game time, do we have a Raven fan in here?
Yes, that's Big D. He's he's been a channel member.
Game time.
What's up, Jesse?
Christopher Sanchez is the probability for them all.
Oh, okay. I like Christopher Sanchez. He's been nasty this year. Tough to hit.
Mm-hmm.
Murray getting first team reps.
Yeah, he's the one that took out Ferguson.
Yeah.
Kenneth Murray.
Yeah. And again, Ferguson's all right, Joe. He's just lower back. Yeah, he's fine. Again, it could be worse. Again, you got to look at the bright side. I'm more worried about our interior line and our offensive line. And that's what it's about, man. Yeah, no excuses, Bruce. No excuses. I got you.
Yeah, no, this channel isn't the channel to give excuses. We're expecting it this year from Dak, the offense, everybody.
Yeah, again, no excuses. I hear you, brother.
Jesse, is Scatterboo? Are they going to try to do Scatterboo, or is they letting him rest this?
They're more likely to let him rest. It's day by day. I haven't heard anything. I've been checking on that, so who's to say? Plus, they'll probably have the other guys go in for him. It's just a practice game. It's preseason.
Yeah.
Here you go.
So,
I got a little video here.
Hey, how you doing?
Good, how are you, bud?
Fine.
I got a little video here. I got a little Trayvon Diggs talking to Stephen Jones. You see that there? Okay. I'm telling you, he's going to be clear very soon. Very soon. So, again, it's a lot of BS. Jerry's just stubborn. You don't have to know anything more than what Jerry did with Amari Cooper, right? You don't have to know. You don't have to know any more than that.
Game time. What's going on with these Michael Sway rumors, yo?
Yeah. Well, we talked about the one. I was on the way to get a haircut today, and the latest is Micah to the Bills for 3 number ones, Cook, the running back who's holding out for a contract, and Ed Oliver.
Did you see the article, Rasmussen? I think Stephen finally said something to the reporters that Micah's still under contract, no trade. Things going.
It'll happen when they get back to Dallas. That's when it's going to happen.
I agree. I think it'll happen right before the season, right when they get back to Dallas.
Did you say if he doesn't sign 2 weeks before the first game, he's not going to play?
But that's what they're saying. That's what I'm hearing.
So that'll be the 21st then of this month.
So there is time. Expect him to be there. I want a 5-year deal. Okay, I don't think that's what's going to happen. I think Hold up, I'm texting somebody.
Well, I know Jerry likes to do 5-year contracts, and
I'm telling you,
that's why Dak was fine with him, because Dak was like, I only want 4.
Hey, Joe, I'm telling you, they're gonna announce that contract day of the banner raising. Watch, mark my words.
I've said that, man. I think so, because they did the same thing with Dak on the Browns game. They
gave it to him when he got off the plane.
A leopard don't change its spots, and neither does Jerry.
Right, and they announced it right before all the NFL games to try to take the spotlight. Yeah, so I agree, Jesse. Jerry is a dumbass. Let's put it that way.
He loves the drama. He just loves that drama.
He does. He can't get enough of it.
I saw a rumor earlier that it's going to be a 4-year deal with worth $205 million. 195 guaranteed, something along that. So that's virtually a fully guaranteed deal. So that's kind of where I'm hearing the numbers are. 4-year, 205, 195 guaranteed. So let's do the math there. You figure 40 a year, that's 50. I mean, that's a lot of money.
Just a dumb question out of my just thinking, is a 5-year deal easier to have void years than a 4-year deal, or does it matter?
It is.
Eagles are notorious for that.
Well, you do a 5th year. You do a 5th year, and then you add void years. Again, in the next collective bargaining, that may go away, but other teams can do it. But it's about at that point, a lot of these smaller clubs don't want to do it. That's just how it works. But yeah, I don't know what it's going to come. I would think it would be somewhere in the range of. You would think it would be 42 million, right? Just 1 million higher, but that's not. I don't buy that. I think they're going to go closer to the 45 million a year. I mean, again, it's ridiculous to have to go that high. If you would have got the deal done last year, and now now you're sitting with 50 million without even having to worry about nothing. You can go out and do whatever you want. My thing is, would they? They probably wouldn't. They want to.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, that's the issue. I know Daniel M. I don't see him in here, but I would say I would bring in Christian Wilkins. I would definitely look at Christian Wilkins and see what's the deal with him. We don't know all the issues. I know some of the weird issues, but the bottom line,
Yeah, I know somebody said it on here before too. It was the Raiders. The Raiders, they have trouble getting stuff out of star players, I feel. So, who knows what went on there.
We didn't hear anything regarding him as being a problem with Miami.
Yeah, exactly. So, or even Clemson. He was really good on that Clemson national team. Yeah.
I don't know what he's gonna want, but I would make it happen. I would make it happen. So,
And then Gilmore, I think they need a veteran cornerback too. So I wouldn't mind them bringing in Gilmore again for one more last go.
Here's the deal, and I don't mean to upset Cowboy fans. Gilmore wants to play for a winner, and he wants to get paid. To me, we have some real high talent in certain areas, but in order to win, you need to be big up front. Again, like we repeat ourselves, you got to be able to run the ball and stop the run. And it's not a guarantee at this point.
Game time, your manager in the chat.
My what?
Your right-hand manager in the chat.
Prime time. I see him. Yeah, prime time, man. I got copyrighted again, my man. We got to figure that out. So I know I have to put prime time to work. He's got to get back in the lab. I got copyrighted on the intro.
What you get? Oh, the intro, Paul.
Yeah, because anytime you show actual football, like the Sean Taylor, that got copyrighted. There was a couple things that got copyrighted. It is what it is. So what I got to do is anybody that watches it now, it'll be different. You won't have that cool intro. It is what it is. So it is what it is. I'm sure he'll do a fine job. Just like he's got homework for the post-game show. He hates me. I'm sure. Once the season starts, we're doing I'm sure on the late nights I'll be doing the post-game show. But yeah, I'm not going to be streaming the Cowboy games every week. I'm just going to come on after and go over the the debacle or the greatness. So we'll see. So
Figured you might do like after the NFC, all the players play, all the other teams play. You might want to do something like that.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll see. We will see. Let's see here. I'm just playing. I'm just playing some clips so people can get a,
Hey Joe, you gonna go to that Cowboy game in San Francisco?
Oh, I don't know if they play here this year. I don't
don't.
think they play here this
No.
year. Yeah, because we played the Niners the last 2 years, and I mean, I went last time and it wasn't fun. So I was getting screamed at, and
Well, that's a good sign.
Dallas couldn't even score. I was so mad. I was like, I'm around all these snakes.
Snakes in the guy. Lay it low.
Jojo,
Yeah.
I can trust me. I can relate, Jojo.
Yeah, I bet you can, but yeah.
Here you go. Look at your screen here. Loyal, look at your screen. This is Loyal's not there.
Well, Jesse, you went to a Giants game in Philly?
Look at your screen, everybody. You got Cooper Beebe and you got Tyler Smith, number 73. Tyler Smith didn't play in that open scrimmage the other day. What's up, Woke? How are you, brother? So this is what you want in these screen passes to Pickens. You want to be able to have number big 73 and 56 downfield blocking. So again, that's Damone Clark. Damone Clark, I've
He's had
tried
a
to
good
get.
camp, huh,
He's
Brian?
having a great camp.
Yeah,
So I was writing
my,
him
my,
off.
my uncle went a couple days, and he was saying Clark was going all over. He was sideline to sideline.
Damn, he took off.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So again, that's a good sign. Yeah, that's.
I can't wait to see this interior O line. It's gonna be nice.
It is. Everybody's getting a little too overreactive. What happened in the open scrimmage again?
Yeah.
And what's going to happen in these preseason games? It's all about Joe Milton. And get used to hearing the Jalens. I think you'll see Jalen Tolbert. You'll see Jonathan Mingo. You'll see Jalen Moreno Cropper. You'll see Flournoy. You'll see
Jalen Brooks. You'll see all those guys.
You will see those guys. That's what you're going to see. And then on defense, you're going to find out. You're going to see Brevin Spann hopefully he plays. Now with the latest injuries, you probably won't see Jaden Blue. That's unfortunate. But again, I think we know what Jaden Blue is. I think he's going to be very good. As a situational player, he's not an every down player right now, guys. I mean, Javonte Williams will probably get the nod to start the season. Let me see this one. There you go. I'm just trying to show you guys some highlights. So, let's watch this here. Milton rolls out to the left, throws across his body. Ooh, look at that hit. Who was that? That was to John Stevens. You got to hold on to that, my man. That was a nice play by the secondary. That's a good one. Again, they're having fun. One last time, you got Milton rolling. Oof, nice. Good play.
He popped him pretty good.
What's up, Randy? How are you, man?
I'm doing good. Had about an inch worth of cancer removed in my arm today. I'm doing good.
Is
they caught it early. They caught it early.
Yeah, well, that's good. That's
good. I don't hurt right now. Let's just say that.
Okay, you're all hopped up.
Don't go down us. We go to Vegas, man. We gotta.
Hey, I'm telling you, Loyal, I'm falling apart. I don't know what's going on.
Even if we gotta get you a pimped out scooter to ride around and get Vegas.
Hey, I will do that.
Duct tape and glue, Randy. Duct tape and glue.
That's it.
There you go, Dak Prescott. A little fake handoff. Sucked in the defense. Hit Luke Schoonmaker. That's what I want to see, Randy. I want to see our tight ends getting involved. You see Mingo at the bottom of the screen. Again, scheme them open, scheme them open.
I agree. Our tight ends are going to be very important this year.
Yep. Yeah, I'm going to just...
He was wide open.
Yeah, again, that's Dallas. Dallas defense stinks. So, yeah. But here's what happened. Here, I'm going to show you this. This is, I'm not sure. Is that Jaden Blue? No, that's, I don't know who that was.
I do think Turpin is going to go off this year.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, well, they're using them. It's like, they paid them. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So, they're paying them. So it's good that they're actually going to use them. So
I agree. I don't know what happened to the other coaching staff, but yeah, they are using him.
I mean, he's the highest paid special teams. What's he making? Like $8 million over the course of his contract?
I want to, $18 million over 3 years. I think is what it is. I'm not sure.
Yeah.
But
is that Blue that's on the ground?
Yeah.
No, he's up though. He's fine.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I don't understand Kenneth Murray taking a shot at him though. That was uncalled for. That shouldn't have happened.
Yeah, it shouldn't have happened, especially like in a practice. But
Mm-hmm.
Lyle Collins was working with EZ and the new kid they drafted out of Oregon. God, I can't. Johnny Karlaftis, I think his
No,
name is. He's another
Cornelius. Yeah.
Cornelius. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lyle Collins. He was working with both those guys. So
I'm
really
anxious to
happy
see
for.
what receivers step up this weekend.
Oh yeah, I think Mingo is gonna have a big week.
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah, I think Mingo. Everybody's trying to write off Tolbert. I think Tolbert will be on paper the number 3, but Mingo will be
Me too.
heavily involved. So
I agree.
I mean, it'll be a situation where, okay, if Mingo steps up, you don't necessarily have to keep Tolbert if he, but I don't think keeping Tolbert's going to cost you a lot. So, you know what I mean, like going forward. So it's nice to get another body, in there. So there you go. You got some Cooper Beebe here. Cooper Beebe is very, very impressive. Just watch this clip of Cooper Beebe. I mean, just look.
That's crazy that he was a guard in college.
Look how big he is. Look how big.
If you watch him play center, he knows how to clear out that middle.
Well, that's the thing. Once he snaps the ball, he then becomes basically a guard, and that's what.
Right.
Once the ball is out of his hands, he knows how to get to the second level. That's the importance of Beebe. Getting to the second level, getting the hat on a hat, getting to the linebackers. That's how you get. That's why the Eagles are so good. Their offensive linemen get to the second level, and Barkley's running 5 yards before he's touched. That's what you want to strive to be, So that's what you want to strive to be. But it's funny.
I keep. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I'm not. I'm just rambling. What's up?
I just keep telling people about Terrence Steele. He's going to be better with a more balanced offense. With these pass rushers not pinning their ears back, I think he's going to be a better lineman than he was last year.
Yeah. Thanks, Dustin. Thanks, brother. I agree with you. I definitely agree with you.
You got a problem with this move? I think it's a typical Colt.
Sorry. There you go. Dak Prescott rolling to his left, throwing to his left to it was like Hunter Lepke.
Ooh.
I love
Lepke taking some snaps at running back, huh?
And he fumbled.
Like
Watch, he fumbled.
Oh, jeez.
Well, they're really preaching knocking the ball out. So look for that Saturday night. Watch. You got Lepke catches. He turns up field. Looks like somebody pops the ball out. Right there, at the end. He gonna hear about that. What's up, Joe? How are you, brother?
Doing good. I hope they actually take some snaps with Lepke at running back. I know he had that fumble against. I feel like they were doing that, and then he had that fumble against Miami, and they were like, no. But I just think, give him some reps. He's a good power back. He was good in college.
Now, we did lose the cornerback Christian Matthew, the guy we just saw. He was carted off. Oh, wait. It's saying he's back. Okay. He was carted off. A Cowboys cornerback, Christian Matthew, was carted off the field. And then he said, never mind, he's back as you were. Okay. So maybe it was something. Maybe he had to go to the bathroom. I mean, you never know, right? So
like that famous 76er had to go to bed. What was the Celtic? Had to go to the bathroom, threw him in a wheelchair.
Yeah, Paul Pierce.
That's crazy. Let's see what else I can find.
Well, the big question is, how did Mozzie practice today?
Isn't he injured? I think he's injured.
Yeah, he is.
I think he's in trouble.
Yeah.
I think he's not going to make this team.
I mean, this year is either get shit or get off the toilet. In my opinion, it's like
I heard Winfrey, the guy Winfrey. I hear he's playing better than Mozzie. If he's playing better, just go ahead and make your move. Get it over with. He's had 3 years.
What's up, Chris? I just don't think they're going to do that, though. I think they're going to keep him on the roster this year, unless.
Yeah, me too.
I don't think they're getting rid of him under any circumstance. I think the only way is if they make a deal or something. I just don't see it. I don't see Mozzie not being on this team. I just hope that he's not the number one. That's
If they do something like that, there'll be egg in their face.
well, and no, exactly, and they don't want to admit any wrongdoing when it's too late. We all know what the wrongdoing is. It's we know what it is. So I'm trying to find some new info here. Let's see. I know practice is over, so let me go a little around the league news here. Jared Verse says he's fine after leaving practice.
That guy's a beast.
To get his knee checked out. Yeah, but it only takes one thing. Did you guys hear about the devastating injury today by the Rashawn Slater just signed a mega deal for the
Chargers?
the Los Angeles
Yeah.
Chargers.
Yeah, I
Rashawn
heard-
Slater
yeah, I
will
heard
miss
that.
a 2025 season with a torn patellar tendon.
Oh,
that
man.
sucks.
And you got the
let my
Rams
dog
finding
out.
out.
Okay.
You got the Rams finding out that their quarterback got something wrong with his back. His disc is messed up.
Oh, the quarterback
Stafford. Yeah.
Stafford, and they just paid him like oop.
Yeah, so you got Rashawn Slater will miss the 2025 season with a torn patellar tendon. So again, it's
Wow.
it's heartbreaking.
Just got played too.
That's why we're watching the game
Oh,
at 7:30. We just don't really want to see any injuries, man.
Look who's in the
that's the
chat,
problem.
guys. Hey, Leo.
They are done.
What's
at
good,
7:30.
everybody? How y'all doing?
What's going on? You ready for your squad tonight?
Yeah.
I'm looking forward for some football. Just to have
Is there
on
a
the
double
TV.
header on tonight or a triple header?
I don't know actually.
I think it's
NFL Network.
I think there's a triple header on.
Yeah, you might be right, Will.
What's that?
I know it's a double header, Will, but I'm not too sure if it's triple.
What's up, Tommy T? How are you, brother?
It's football. I'll take it. That's football. I'll take it.
Yeah,
let me see here.
What's up, Chris?
What's up, fellas?
Yeah, how you doing, Chris? You all right?
Yeah, I had a date with Shing Tsung. It took me an hour to beat it with Sonya. Don't ask me why.
Okay.
Wow.
Looking around.
God.
Looking around the league here. Yeah, it's Rashawn Slater out for the year. They just gave him that monster deal. So that just goes to show you. I mean,
ouchie.
He was the guy that I actually wanted to draft when they drafted Parsons.
I know, right?
well, I remember saying the same thing.
I wanted the corner, though.
I want a Sertan.
Yeah, I
I
wanted
did
to
too.
no Horn, and they were both gone.
Any update on CJGJ?
I heard he got carted off.
Yeah.
That's what I'm trying to find. I'm trying to find some
he
league
did get
news.
carted off.
Yeah.
Who does he play for now?
Houston.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Houston.
Yeah, he's down there
Houston.
with Wisconsin.
They were saying it didn't look good.
Let me
Yeah,
see.
he couldn't put no weight on it or anything. Oh, here it is. Shit.
CJ Gardner-Johnson carted off the field during practice in West Virginia. I guess that's where they
Yeah, that's where they go for their training camp.
Yeah, I don't know. D'Amico Ryan says it's tough to watch. Again, I mean, I'm not trying to be mean here, but if you're an Eagle, you dodged a bullet, right? You didn't bring them. I mean, that's just the reality of the situation. If you
That sounds like a
what's that?
hard to watch. Sounds like a knee.
Well,
Yeah.
Yeah, it is. I mean, like this is what
I'll
always
be back,
say.
guys. You guys can you guys grab the chat for me? Thanks.
Yeah, no problem.
This is what I always say. In those kinds of situations, I don't want to say we dodged a bullet because who's to say we would have been calling that same play that he got hurt on?
That's facts. And who's to say that you guys were practicing that day? Yeah, that's facts.
The conditions it's totally different. He was in an environment that's unlike the one that we have here. So I'm not really, I just think that fucking sucks that it happened.
Yeah, bro. Especially for them, that was one of their big pickups.
Yeah,
They
depending
paid for
on
him.
who you are, if you were an Eagle or even a coach at one time for this organization, I still, I still to a degree want your success as long as it doesn't come at our expense. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
If
they
you look
paid
at
for him, so
Sean McDermott for the Bills, you see what I'm saying? I still kind of like I feel bad for the guy because here in Philly when JJ died, he had a near impossible task. You know what I'm saying? And he tried hard. You know what I'm saying? If y'all remember, you know what I mean? So, and we weren't that bad. It was just those shoes was just rather big to have to try to fill, and he was young.
but Jim Johnson was a legend though back in them days.
Right. So can you imagine he suddenly passes and then all of a sudden you the guy now?
Mm.
What? You know what I'm saying? And you coming after Jim John, like, come on, man. JJ was the man.
Hey, Marcus.
So, yo, what up, Marcus Blackman? That's my man. You know what I'm saying?
Marcus is
The
awesome.
Eagles game is going to be on Fox.
Oh, is it? Okay.
That's what
I
somebody
figured.
Logan just put in the notes.
Oh, thanks.
It's going to be on the radio. That's on the radio too. WIP is going to probably show it.
So
Are y'all playing
Who the
tonight?
Eagles playing?
Yeah, they're playing tonight.
Yeah.
Who are they
Bengals.
playing?
Bengals.
Yeah, Cincinnati. I thought it was Cleveland, but it's actually Cincinnati.
Any word on who's playing and who's not?
I don't think you're going to see many starters. The whole defense, I think, is playing. The starting defense is playing for for a minute.
I feel like that's what always happens, where the offense doesn't play and the defense always starts out the game. Sorry, go ahead, Holly.
Oh, that's okay. Leah, who are you looking forward to seeing what they're going to do tonight? Which player?
I want to see. I don't care about any of the starters, to be honest with you. I mean, it'd be great, but I just want to see these youngins get some live fire reps. You know what I'm saying?
That's what preseason's all about.
That's what I've been saying.
That's what I want to
That's
see.
what I've been saying.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I just wondered if there was a particular rookie that you're
all of
to
them.
see how they do. All of them.
All of them.
There you go.
I even want to see, like, I want to see how Jahad Campbell, if they're gonna let him play.
Yeah,
I don't know. I wouldn't be surprised if they didn't.
Yeah, I heard they weren't, but I don't know. I
Yeah, that's
the
what I was
rookies
gonna
are
say.
always fun to watch. I feel for the preseason.
Yeah.
See what they
You gotta
got.
realize.
Well, you can exactly. You gotta know what they got.
Well,
What the hell?
Well,
like
you
the
get burnt.
Eagles-
Do you get in your head? Do you get into your emotions, or do you fight back? You see what I'm saying? Shit
Yep.
like that. Like I want to know, like, because it's nothing like knowing if you're gonna go into a fight with somebody. At least at least I know you can fight.
Yeah.
That's all I care about. Can you fight? You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? Can you, because we're going to go in this together. You see what I'm saying? And that's what I want to see. Like, who got that dog in them? Who really, hey, I want to see how Jordan Davis is going to look slimmer. You see what I'm saying? Is he in fact, because Jalen Carter said he faster than him now.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
That wouldn't surprise me. But yeah. I'm sorry. I said that I don't think that wouldn't surprise me. I mean, he lost a nice amount of
Yeah, and mind you, last year he came back and lost weight. He had lost weight when he came in last year. So he was playing lighter than he was the year before last year.
Yeah.
And that's where those SEC defensive linemen, they're built different. You just got to give them a couple years.
And that's fine, yeah. And we get the benefit from it. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, okay, and then seeing what this cornerback 2 spot going to look like. You know what I'm saying? I don't think the new guy is going to get in. You know what I'm saying? He just got here the day before yesterday.
Yeah.
I heard they were gonna move DeJean to safety. What do you think about that, Leo?
Vic, what's up there?
I see. I mean, I think he'd be a better safety than a slot corner.
I think, well, here's the thing. I think that Cooper DeJean, first of all, it's very hard to impress Vic Fangio, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is that Cooper did just that, him and Quinyon, because they both didn't start off as the starters. You know what I'm saying? They both worked their way on, and so when you see how much they have for it, and Vic, the fact that Vic wants to play around and move him and have him on the field more often by having him in the base package playing safety because he thinks he's a better safety than he is anything else. Great. You see what I'm saying? If we got a guy that can come in and play the slot, we got a few people that could do that now. And also because at the same time, don't forget, Quinyon's now playing on both sides of the ball. You see what I'm saying? So he can play on. Yeah, he's traveling now. You know what I mean? So it's like, okay, you gotta know how all of this sort of kind of gels together. And when you have a preseason game, because it ain't nothing like seeing yourself against other people. You guys are finding that out right now. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, okay.
Yeah, we're not going to see much, but it's really, let's be honest, not many of these teams, the Eagles don't have many spots up for grabs. It's like they have, you know what I mean? It's like they are locked. So, but you have, like Leo said, I would imagine you're looking at your cornerback in the same respect that the Cowboys on Saturday need to get reps to kind of separate. Is Andrew Booth as crappy as we think he is? Is Troy Pride? And we're talking is CB4. That's what we're looking at here. CB4, CB5. That's an important thing, especially on our team when it's always a mash unit, right? We don't know who's going to be there.
I was just about to say that.
So that's the kind of
Keevan Hall.
Keevan Hall. Yeah, I like him. Small guy though. That's my thing with him.
Yeah,
he's very small and. It's a big man's game. So,
hey man, we all got a crazy schedule, so it's going to be the walking wounded by the time you get.
Who's going to?
I mean, that's what I keep saying on that NFC East.
Like wide receiver wise for the Eagles.
Tell me about it.
I mean, I know you got Johan Dotson, but who was the guy that you guys drafted last year that's having a rough camp? Wide receiver. You know what I'm talking about.
Johnny Wilson.
Florida State. I think Florida State. I think.
Yeah. The 6 something from Florida State. Yeah,
he had a good. It's just weird how it is year to year. He had a really good training camp last year, and then this year not so much. So Johnny Wilson. It only takes a few plays to say, "Oh, okay, he's back." So
game time. Stop. Wait. Think about this, right? Because I again, as an Eagles fan watching this stuff, we know our team's tendencies and stuff like that, right? So, don't you think by now, whenever someone is having a bad training camp at this period of the preseason, right?
Right.
In Philadelphia, that's not always a bad thing.
No, but
Kobe Dean had a bad training camp. Zach Ball had a bad training camp.
That's what they're talking about. Oh my God,
like
Johnny
every
Mitchell.
time,
that's all I'm saying. That's the word is he needs to step up, basically.
Right.
That's all.
Right. Yeah. Like if you look at
I think he's on
guys
the team.
if you look at whenever, and I'm just talking about with the Eagles, I don't trust. Like I'm not. Trust shouldn't be the word. I don't take it. I take it with a grain of salt. Sort of sad when they say so-and-so's having a bad training camp, they better do XYZ, because somehow or another, a lot of times these people end up making the roster who started off with a bad training camp and end up having monstrous years, a la Nakobe Dean and so forth. So it's like, all right, man.
I just mean for this game, you would like to see some positive from Johnny Wilson.
Absolutely, but I'm also like, I'm not surprised. Like, this is the first game before the preseason. I mean, first preseason game, and going into the first preseason game, he's having a bad training camp. When was the last time someone playing for the Eagles was having a bad training camp going into the first preseason game?
I mean, we had a joint practice. We had a joint practice, and the sky's falling. It's like okay.
Right.
It's like
that's why I said like I hear the Dallas defense and the Dallas offense is struggling against who you guys are. I forget.
Jared Verse.
The who?
The Rams.
Yeah. The Rams. Oh wow. Okay. Oh.
It's not. It ain't surprising, right? Jared Verse is going to do well against anybody. But again, it was a practice. Everybody, we have to cover it, right? But like, we're not going to take it as it's the end of the world. We know that there's an uphill battle there to be able to stop the run. But I'm looking forward to. I was telling them on Saturday, Joe Milton getting a lot of reps. He needs a lot of reps. Year 2, they traded. He's the anointed backup. He's a little wild with passes. He has all the athletic ability. He's got a gun. But if you can't get the ball to your receiver, it don't matter. So he needs a lot of reps. He needs a lot of work. So I'm looking forward to seeing him.
What time is the game on Saturday?
I think it's 8:00 Eastern. I think 7:00.
It's our time.
7 my time.
Yeah. Yep. So,
Yeah,
football's back.
But here's the thing too, though. You guys have. It's interesting too, because if we just go past the Jerry Jones, Micah shit and trolling and all that shit, if we really, really took the time to really analyze what y'all going on, because I stressed this so many times, it's the fact that you guys got a shit ton of fucking draft picks, and you got some guys that you could build around, but it's that's if I was running the team. You see what I'm saying? Like, that's the thing. Like, I see what y'all have. You know what I'm saying? I see what y'all could do, and a lot of things could be completely avoided. But at the same time, here's the what is. And the what is this person is on your team, that person is on your team, this person. And you got this many draft picks and everything like that.
What's up, Lou Branch? How are you, buddy?
Look, Hallie, before they would send us out on patrol, you know what I'm saying? Or any mission when I was downrange, before you actually left, they had what they would call a mission brief. They tell you all the little hot spots on your routes, who to watch out for, the things that they were saying, everything like that. It didn't matter how I felt about the neighborhood. It didn't matter how I felt about the smoothness of the road. That's the what is. You need to know these things. And a lot of times when I'm saying the things that I'm saying, I'm coming from that kind of place. Like, look, y'all, there's some wild shit going on here, but you could avoid this.
I can relate, Leo.
Jesse, you've been downrange.
Oh, I'm gonna have to get off
Yeah,
now.
We only got about another 15 minutes anyway. We're gonna get off before the Eagle game. I'm just I wanted to come on, do a little afternoon Zoom and go over
game time.
Yes.
Okay, I'll see y'all later.
Last night, yeah, man.
Yes.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Later, Haley.
I appreciate it. Yeah, we'll be back to the normal next Wednesday. I don't have any guests planned. I'm trying to, I don't want everybody to get spoiled. You know what I'm saying? Mark will probably join us. But it'll be an open call for everybody next week. Yeah, it was good. Philly 500 is the best. He really is. Him and I tell you, Bad Dog can talk. We think Mark can talk. He can talk.
He was good.
He knows his stuff
I
too.
I told you Bad Dog's good.
Well, I've had him on before, and I've been on, so I know him. But I'm just saying, when you got Alex Rodriguez,
he kind of got that Howard Stern voice to him.
Yeah. He's good. Now he's feeling himself right now. A lot of people are feeling the Giants, so that's good, man. I love it. I'm on record of saying it. I'm glad that
he sounded like his situational awareness was right where it needed to be. It's on point. He's a man that knows his position right now. And I can understand, he fucking hates the Philadelphia Eagles, but he's honest about where he's at right now with it. And I respect that.
Yeah, he's got that podcast voice.
I respect that.
Primetime Phil's in the house. Did Cooper Rush throw an interception on his first throw as a Raven? I don't know, Phil, but I'll take your word for it, brother.
Wouldn't be surprised.
Oh, God. Hey, Randy, look at this. I got the early, again, this is one of those deals where do not get caught up in depth charts. This is the early depth chart for the Cowboys. Because, we all know they have to do a depth chart, right? This is it.
Yeah.
It's on the screen. They got Tyler Guyton, the left tackle. Again, he's on the sideline walking around, so he may not be as far away as people think. They got Javonte Williams as the running back, Hunter Lepke, obviously. No real surprises on offense. Rivaldo Fairweather.
They got Nealon as one of the DLs.
Yeah, again, don't get caught up in this.
Yeah, for sure.
Again, it's just they have to do it, so they're throwing it out there like that. Obviously, the rookies go in the back even before anything. Other than Booker, they have him as a starter. But, don't get carried away. It's only a depth chart. So they have to do it per league rules. So it'll be interesting. So what games do we have tonight? We got the Eagles.
Colts and Ravens.
Okay, we got Colts and Ravens, and then
I'll be watching. I'm sure I'll be watching.
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's football, right? It's football.
Indianapolis and Baltimore are on now.
Are they?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah.
Fucking Jeopardy.
So he's talking about Rush. Isn't Rush with Baltimore now?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, I'm not. I'm not entertaining it, bro. He keeps doing that shit. He's doing. I know what he's doing. I know. I'm doing it on purpose.
Ain't doing nothing. I ain't doing nothing.
See. They ain't got nothing to lose right now. So let him have his fun. It's okay. But don't pay it no mind. Don't do that. It's golden.
You'll be all right. Don't worry, Leo. You'll be all right.
I think you're crazy, right? You already know.
I love you, Leo. I love you, Leo.
I'm not sure what you hook it into, though. I guess.
Leo, you know we love you. You done your Eagle fan.
Hey, we got to get Jesse a meme with Man in the Weeds.
Hey, Loyal, that box is coming tomorrow.
Oh God, look who's on here, guys.
Hey,
give me a call if you got any questions about it.
I'm making a Momo video soon too. Got to.
Loyal, is that USB Loyal or no?
You gotta play the Benny Hill.
It's HDMI.
Okay, that's what I mean. That's what I
gonna
mean.
be my catalyst for how I chew up the command on my
Hey,
neck.
Leo. In that video, it's gonna be a lot of crack and coke.
Listen, he's a catalyst, so he's part of it. But I don't worry. I got Momo on. Got to get him. You know what I'm saying? It's been long. You know what I'm saying? So this right here is just point me in the direction. Time to chop up Momo. So I'm gonna go get him. So don't worry, y'all. Because this is bad.
What's up, Momo? How are you, man?
See what I mean?
He's muted.
I like you better like that.
That's how y'all know.
Yeah, I set up my stream, Momo, to everybody's muted just because we have too many people.
He's never
coming.
sound so good.
Yeah.
Right, y'all. Right, Randy? Right, Randy, you've been down range. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, yeah.
Here he come, y'all. Watch out, y'all. Here he comes. Here he
And
comes.
this is the gospel according to Momo.
Go ahead, Momo. What's up, brother?
Nah, I mean, it's interesting that people love to hate me, but that's fine. I love it too.
It's not hate.
It's not. No.
Not hate.
No.
Listen, man. When you're listen, I'm sorry to say this. Mark Holmes dealt with it. I make sure you don't see my ass crack in my videos. I just go out of my way not to do that. Mark has done it. You've done it. So until you change the narrative,
that's true too, Mark.
You're gonna be Momo butt crack.
Quit bending over and cracking a smile now, buddy.
That happened one time.
I know, and they love it. I didn't even see it. Thank God.
Now, guys, notice he has a background every time he comes in.
Mark called me today. I was talking to him. He's my man is the hardest working guy. Can I just say that?
Yeah, he is. I'll second you on that.
Me and my wife are going to go down there to the Red Brick House for a Sunday game this season, and we're going to hang out. I told him, I'll stream with you. With him. I don't need to stream, but because I'm really not doing the games too much this year. We're going to do a post game, and we'll do the the pregame with prime time. But
right.
it'll be
how many
fun.
games on tonight? How
Three.
many
Three, yeah.
games
Momo
don't
don't care
mean
about that. We just want to get to the
Momo.
games. Yeah, there's 3 games tonight.
okay. Only reason I even going to watch any of these games because I'm only reason if I do watch it is Shador Sanders, see what he does.
Yeah.
Because
I'm rooting
I
for
hate
him.
what the Cleveland Browns are doing because what they did, they were saying they didn't say the truth that the other 2 guys are hurt. The other 2 quarterbacks hurt. That's what Shador's getting the start. Let's be honest.
Yeah. No, you're right.
Yeah, I don't know that, but
Also,
I'll take your word for
it's because
it.
Pickett and
Yeah. Hamstrings. They got hamstring issues.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's true. They are hurt.
Yeah.
Okay, but he's still getting the start.
Yeah.
No, but how they worded it, how they worded it,
Actually,
they how
Momo,
they
what I'm
worded
hearing is that Kenny Pickett is the best quarterback in camp. That's what I'm hearing. The Kenny Pickett is the best quarterback in camp. So he
Okay,
may
here's
get a
the thing
start.
about camp. We need to stop doing these statistics and training camp. Oh, he caught 20. He caught this pass. He got an interception.
So who you going to
He
go
got
with
dunked.
then? So who you going with if you're Cleveland? If you're not going by camp, who you starting?
Who I'm starting? Joe Flacco
Thanks,
is
JD.
not
Thanks,
going.
brother.
He's not. Do you really believe that Joe Flacco is a starting quarterback?
No,
in this
I do
league?
not. I do not. So who are
He
you
is an
starting?
average. He's much below an average quarterback.
So who are
Joe
you
Flacco
starting?
got
I'm
famous
asking you.
for that one Super Bowl when
You
who
don't
was the
have an
wide
answer,
receiver was
Leo.
making
Leo,
catches.
who are they
And
starting?
he had who was the wide receiver when they won the Super Bowl, and he was just snatching the ball.
You're going to have Kenny Pickett's going to be the star of the Browns.
He has some guy named Smith.
Yeah, Smith in the
Dorian
Super Bowl,
Finney-Smith?
and he had to grab the ball out the air and snatch it because Joe Flacco was throwing the ball so high.
Well, the fact is he has a Super Bowl ring, so
He has a Super Bowl ring because he had the best
worked up
defense
over
in
the
the
stupidest
league.
shit.
So what?
It's
It's
a
still a fact.
preseason, Momo. It's a preseason.
I told you. I told you. Pure gold.
I mean,
Who's a
he's-
good quarterback to
We'll
you,
chop him
Momo?
up.
He's getting worked up over Cleveland.
Because Tom Brady's not good. Who is a good quarterback for you, Momo?
Don't worry. I told you I'm gonna chop him up. I got you.
I'm sure you
No.
Joe
What I
Montana.
said about Tom Brady has benefited from the rules. So has Patrick Mahomes. Have any other quarterback in the NFL?
The mighty arm of Joe Theismann.
Momo.
No, I know Joe Theismann was an average quarterback.
Momo, and
He got you how many
all
balls?
you had that
How many Super Bowls did the Joe Theismann winners?
I agree with Loyal. Who's a good quarterback to you, Momo?
Yeah,
Well, I can name some good quarterbacks for you. I think Lamar Jackson. I usually didn't think that, but I think Lamar Jackson has grown on me. He has become better as a quarterback. I think Josh Allen has grown to me as a better quarterback. I think the quarterback for the Los Angeles Rams has gotten better. He's a better quarterback.
Matt Stafford?
Yeah, Matt Stafford is definitely a very good quarterback.
With a bad disc.
Yeah,
I think
So Matt Stafford's better than Tom Brady.
I think they both are on the same equal playing field. If you give them that same organization, that same type of team and win method,
Hold on. If you put what's his name, Mahomes on the Rams, they may be unstoppable. But that's just my opinion.
Adams.
That's just my opinion.
Oh, game time. The
Okay,
music,
okay.
The music.
I don't know.
Let me ask you
Leo,
this
what's your
thing.
thought, Leo?
So an interesting conversation I had with one of my friends, and he seems to he's moving himself into the realm of the argument that Lamar Jackson, at the end of it all, could be viewed as the greatest to ever play the position. You know what I'm saying? And it's his athleticism is what's leading him to think that. That's what I promise you. That's what he told me yesterday, and I just,
how can he say that? That's
because because again, he has because he was once a player. You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
for him, he's
Okay. Okay,
you
your
know what I'm
partner.
saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, he looked at it from a
Listen.
position of
Lamar had a great year last year.
Yeah, the way I look at it is if you take a guy, let's say Tom Brady, all of his teams weren't the greatest of teams on offense. He pushed them to be great. And he had what I call the it factor. That has a lot to do with how good a quarterback he
Let
is
me
and
ask you this,
whoever.
guys. Leo, I have a question for you.
yeah.
Eagle, not what? I would say the Atlanta one was good, but the Eagle, like Michael Vick in Washington. Remember that game where he couldn't
Monday
miss?
night game.
High end Michael Vick or Lamar Jackson? I know who I'm taking, but I'm just curious about who you would take, Lamar or Michael Vick.
Michael Vick.
I would go Michael Vick as well. And then not many people are going to go, oh, no, not Michael Vick. Michael Vick did more with less in Atlanta. And when he got to Philly, he actually had a great coach in Andy Reid.
We were supposed to win the Super Bowl.
Again,
there's
a lot of.
I'm surprised you guys didn't.
Michael Vick was
Deshaun
incredible.
Jackson was amazing with him.
Yeah, I thought every year, like there was a period of time when I thought every year we were getting closer and closer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
When Chip came, he did what he did.
Yeah, he ruined the team.
It was he literally took a Ferrari and turned it into a Ford.
Yeah, he got rid of it. What's up, Stephen White? What's up, buddy?
Yeah.
Sorry if I'm
I'll
missing.
tell you who
chat.
I think that was a great quarterback
ITR.
that don't get a lot of credit, and that was Randall Cunningham.
Yeah.
I thought he was a great quarterback. He
Ultimate weapon.
he didn't always have the best teams behind him.
Yeah.
You know, listen, man. I'm 50. Okay.
Oh shit! I know you were 50.
Yeah, I'm 50, and I grew up 34 miles from Philadelphia. So, like you, Game Time, I'm basically in market.
Yeah.
And so, and what's interesting is where I live is the southern border of New York.
You're in Trenton, right?
I'm in Trenton. Yeah,
that's where I had to go from. I was in a real bad car accident back in 2009, and I had to go there for basically. I had a brain bleed, so they had to send me to Trenton's. I've had multiple since then.
Wow.
So I'm okay. So I know Trenton well because that's where my hospital was. So yes.
Okay, so where
What's up, Yassine? It's in the community tab. We're about ready though. We're almost done here. Another 5 minutes.
But where I am, where Trenton is that's where the line for the Giants and the Jets ends.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
and
yeah,
the line
definitely.
for the Eagles begins.
Yep.
That's like Trenton is where those two lines end.
So it's crazy, yeah.
Line, everything going south from that point on is all Philadelphia.
Yeah.
And despite what you may hear as an argument and everything like that I do consider myself. I live in central New Jersey. Okay, it's a real thing. You're in South Jersey.
Yeah,
Brian.
I'm South, yes.
Yeah. And so that's how I became, because of where I am, just,
I got people in Edison that I'm friends with that are Eagle fans. So
but I'm talking about the main,
I know quite a few in Elizabeth.
Yeah. We're still, hey, listen, man. This, we're a weird state, but a lot of us got into
Delaware Valley.
Yeah. Now game time's like an anomaly, but not that big because there's a lot of Dallas fans around.
But I'm not. Again, I don't know if you ever heard my story. My father was born and raised in Texas. He had the first. My uncle had the first 7-Eleven franchise in Dallas, Texas. My father's from Dallas. My father was in the military. My mother was a legal secretary in Washington, D.C. My father, somehow, he was stationed at Fort Belvoir. He met my mother. My mother's a South Philly girl. God rest her soul. So, they did what everybody else did, Leo. They got married. They moved over the bridge to
Mhm.
South Jersey with a house
Mhm.
and a small house, and the
Mhm.
rest is history. I'm a Philly fan, but my father was a diehard Cowboy fan, so
That's what came. Yeah.
that's all
Yeah.
I ever knew. So, like I said, I say it many times.
Yeah.
I was at the
Yeah.
'80 game where Wilbur Montgomery. I have great memories. Not all wins, but I was a little kid too. So
Do
it was.
you remember? Do you remember the McDonald's glasses?
Yes,
Even-
yep. My wife
My first
actually
was
worked was a
mine.
manager at McDonald's for years,
Yep.
and
That was
Yassine,
my,
it's in the community tab, brother.
and that, like the Philadelphia Eagles were like a thing that was always something that you had, just like every Christmas. As a kid, did you get the Hess truck?
Yes, I do have.
Okay.
Yes,
I did.
yeah. I'm sorry,
Okay,
I'm
yeah.
reading the chat. I
Yeah,
lost.
so the Hess truck and every Christmas and something Philadelphia was like as a child. That's the way it always worked here. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah. We have
So
where I live. It's kind of near. I don't know if you would know, but it's kind of near 54 and 40. There was a Hess station, so every year we'd go down around the holidays and buy the Hess trucks. But yes, I'm very
yeah,
familiar with
so you
that.
remember?
Yeah.
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 They still sell them. They still sell.
You just don't
They
find too
do?
many. Yeah, you can find a store for the Hess trucks, but there's not many Hess
Really?
stations anymore. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, I know there's a store online you can still buy that every year they have a
I
new
never
one.
even thought to look it up.
Yeah, they have new
What?
Hess trucks. I haven't bought one in years, but they were always a thing. Yeah, it was cool.
Yeah.
So
That
that's
was
how I
that was
became
my
a
childhood.
Cowboy
Yeah.
fan. But
Yeah. Well, that's how for me that
you
was
know what I
all.
mean? It's like one of those deals where people go, oh, it's not like but it's not the traditional Yankees, Lakers, Cowboys. No, that's not me. I'm a Phillies fan.
That's not me
I'm a
either.
Sixers fan. I'm a Flyers fan. They haven't won shit in forever. So Phillies have.
My
Thank God.
grandmother. My
Yo,
grandmother.
game time. You know,
a
it's
big time Yankees
Philly
fan.
Yeah.
She
game time.
could
You
run
know,
the
Philly
whole lineup up to you.
That's awesome.
Yep.
game time.
Yes, Asia.
You know, Philly they're gonna have a WNBA team in like about 2 years.
Really, you think?
Nah,
My
they
condolences.
already confirmed it.
Okay.
Oh,
My condolences.
San Francisco just got one.
Yeah, I'm gonna get out of here. So Yassine, go ahead, get your comment in because we're gonna get out of here.
I'm going to be quick.
Peace out,
yeah.
guys.
Well, game time.
Eagles game's coming on.
Hey, I'm going live later on, y'all. So come see me. All right.
All right, man.
I'll see
All
you,
right,
Leo.
All right, bro. I'll talk
See
to
you
you.
there.
Go ahead, Yassine. What's up, brother?
I just want to say I got some problems. You know, I'm a big Micah fan, but Micah put himself in a bad position and put his agent in a bad spot. I know you were very critical of David Malgel.
I'm taking a lot of heat for that stance.
I think the person you should point the finger at is Micah Parsons, and I'll tell you why. As soon as Jerry started talking about numbers, you should have told call David. That's all. That's it. And that's the difference between Micah and Dak. Okay, Dak will never talk contract with Jerry or Steven. He will always tell.
Yeah, he said call my agent.
Yeah, call my agent.
Like what I'm thinking, what I'm gathering is here's just my problem, right? Yassine, and I'll stay a few minutes. I don't have to go at 7:30. It's not a big deal. My issue is they met once, right, at the Cotton Bowl, which was played at AT&T, right? They met once without the agent. They met again, Yassine, at the Super Bowl, right?
Yeah.
Not they, meaning Micah. Why are you meeting a second time with Jerry? And now you're going to be upset that Jerry thinks that you guys are working on something. Again, that is a problem. You know,
that's a big problem. Jerry should also be quiet because he could get himself in trouble.
Yeah,
the collective bargaining.
But
does not
Tiara
apply.
is right. Tiara is right. Micah should have never engaged with Jerry in contract without his agent. I think that's where, and I agree with her. I agree with her. Now,
you're right.
I don't like going down. Well, I'm not going to go down that road because it never ends well. But I'll just say this: I was thinking of the wrong. In talking to some of my YouTube people, I took it the wrong way. Do you think Dallas has anything against David Mulligetta? He is not a white person. Now, I'm not saying they're racist.
No, he's a local guy, by the way. He's from Dallas.
You know how Jerry's the good old boy. You know,
I thought of that too. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm sorry, but I kind of feel
I'm not
like
going to go there.
I'm not going there, but
I'll tell you why he doesn't even have a history with David, because the only other client that David has is Tyler Smith, who's up next, by the way.
I don't know, but
Tommy,
that's all I'm
Anthony
saying
Richardson's
is
hurt again.
that's what's the rumor is amongst certain content creators. I took it as anti-Micah. No, they're talking anti-agent when it comes to that. Now I'm not saying it's right. I'm not saying they're right. I'm just saying you heard Law Nation talk about it. I've had some off the.
It crossed my mind too with that good old boy Jerry stuff.
I've had some off the, on the side conversations, and that's kind of what they're feeling. And I'm not saying it's true or not, but if that's what they're feeling, that's what they're feeling. You can't make excuse. You can't, you know what I mean? That's how they feel. So
I'll be honest with you, Brian. I'm not a fan of Jerry Jones, but in the 90s, Dion's agent was Eugene Black, and they had a great relationship. Eugene Parker.
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, Tiara said Micah looked Jerry in the eyes, shook his hand, and couldn't stand on that long enough for Jerry to pick up, to plug up the printer.
Micah should have immediately said, talk with my agent.
And Yassine, I brought up, and Mark did correct me with the timeline. So, again, I'm not always right, what I'm saying, but I did have the general idea that T. Higgins got a contract. He had to fire David Mulligetta to get it. Okay. T. Higgins had David Mulligetta fired him in December.
Yep.
And then,
okay, by the way, T. Higgins got a contract at 28 a year. He would have got over 30, by the way.
But I mean, he wanted to play, and Mulligetta, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Just like Micah. Micah does need to understand that he's not free, right? He has a fifth year that he's playing under. Dallas could franchise you once. They could franchise you a second time. Now, I'm not saying it's fair to have Micah play on the 5th-year deal. But what I am saying that
where you're coming from, yes.
That does cost you a little bit, does it not, Yassine? That should give the Cowboys a little bit of breathing room, so you don't ask for 45 when Watt is making 41 right now.
I agree with you, but remember, let's go back to 2018, 2019, 2020 when it's Dak's first contract. Okay, Jerry put a franchise tag on him for 2020. Okay, and the beginning of the offseason of 2021, instead of immediately signing him to a contract, he franchised him again. That's a second franchise. And a week later, he gave him a contract. That second franchise tag that he gave Dak put Dak in this great position that he's in. Okay? And you know that, Brian?
Yeah, definitely.
Why did he give him the second franchise tag when he was about to give him a contract?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know why, but yeah, I get it.
That's why Dak has the no trade clause. That's why Dak is he could be an unrestricted free agent. Michael, to put himself in that position, he needs to play this year. He needs to play on the franchise tag in 26, and he needs to get another franchise tag. That's the only way he can get that.
Anthony Richardson hurt again. Wow.
The big thing that I have with this is you don't come out and tell somebody on a piece of paper that you don't want to no longer play for their team and you don't want to be a part of their team anymore. That tells me you're not going to give me 100% if I sign you. That's the problem that I have with this whole thing.
Okay, and Randy, you're old school.
Loyal. See you, bro.
Yes, I am.
Remember Everson Walls? And
yes, I do.
After his first 2 years in the league, he led the league in interceptions in 81.
I remember that.
In 83, he was trying to get a nice contract. Okay, he came in.
Yes.
He came in. You'll be surprised. I know a lot of. Back in 81, he was signed as an unrestricted free agent. He only made $30,000. Then after his Pro Bowl season, they gave him a raise to $80,000. Okay. Then after he led the league in interceptions again. He was negotiating a contract. Tex Ryan was very difficult on him. You know what he did? He announced his retirement, and a week later they signed him to a nice contract, $250,000 a year, which was a lot of money then, by the way.
Well, I'm a big Micah fan too, but I'll be honest with you. If they can get enough picks and everything out of this, because like you said, Brian, earlier in your stream, I don't think we're going to win the Super Bowl this year. Let's be honest with ourselves. Get enough what you can for the next 2 or 3 years, and then that sets us up like in 2 years maybe to draft the quarterback that we're going to need. I don't know. I just think you can't pay a linebacker / edge rusher $50 million a year. I just don't.
I don't think he's getting $50 million, Randy. I think he will be happy with $42 million as long as the team is fair and give him guarantees. Not all of the contract, at least 75% of the contract.
I don't want him to get a no trade clause, though.
I don't think he'll get it. I don't think he'll get it.
Because I want to be able to trade him if we have to.
Yeah, Randy, one big thing about Micah, I think, makes our defense, the rest of the other 10 players he's playing with on defense, he makes them better.
I agree with you.
And we've not had a player like him, and I'm telling you, and since he wasn't even healthy. I'll go back. He's more to me like Charles Haley. Yeah.
Right. Well, in the way I look at all of this is, in the last 5 years, we haven't stopped the run, and in my opinion, we still haven't fixed that problem.
No, we haven't. I think it's 10 years, by the way.
Yeah, but I would agree with you. 10 years, and I don't know what we're going to do. I don't.
It happens. Or even this drought, every playoff game we lose, people run on us.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yep.
But all right, everybody.
Those Niners losses, but the run defense was.
I think I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to go grab
All right,
something
take care,
to
Brian.
eat. We got the Eagles game starting. I will talk to everybody tomorrow. Thanks, everybody. I'll see you tomorrow.
What time tomorrow?
I don't know. We'll play it by ear.
Later, people.
All right,
later,
brother.
guys.
See ya.
Take care.
See
Bye-bye.
ya. See ya.
Take care.
Bye.
See ya. What's up, Big D? How are you?
Yeah, I'm okay. I haven't talked much.
Yeah, I that's what I was wondering. You got to get in here next time, brother. But glad having you back, and you hop on the next time. All right. All right, brother.
Okay.
All right.
Well, I know Dallas stupid.
Yeah,
No problem.
They are. Dallas is annoying right now. See you, everybody. Good night.